Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supremacy the God. Make sure to subscribe. Cause Gojo's back. Gojo's back. Now listen, I want to talk about Gojo here. It's gonna be a brief enough video, but there's a few things, obviously questions swirling. The final panel of this chapter is Gojo silhouette or Gojo. And like first of all, I just want to talk about there was a cover that Gege did, I think 2 years ago, a while ago. And he has, we've seen all the Gojo MVs. There's been hella Gojo material releasing independent of the manga, like pushed by Gege and co. And it's all been about Gojo, right? So if Gojo's already dead, why would they release all of these things about him? And basically the chapter cover or the volume cover, a cover anyway that released, I'll try to put the image. I don't know if I'll be able to, only because I am away at the moment, so I'm not in my setup. But there is a picture. I think it's a volume picture. And basically, it showcases Gojo in the exact same way the silhouette here shows him. The hair straight down, head down, eyes kind of, the one eye showing, the usual one eye showing that we've been talking about, and it's been foreshadowed a million times. And basically the question is, because the editor refers to him as the ghost, is it a ghost because he's the ghost of the past? Is it a ghost because he is dead and this is just Sukuna hallucinating? If it's Sukuna hallucinating, does that change the perspective of the fight and how much impact it has had on Sukuna? The fact that he's fought for whatever many years in the Heian era and seemed to have never been hallucinating, and now all of a sudden he's hallucinating Gojo. I remember everybody he kills, that main person he kills, he normally talks with the spirit. But yet he didn't talk to Gojo's spirit at all. Gojo had his own realm, right? And the chapter was called Heading South, and he could have headed north, and the Buddha references and all of these things. Now it's looking likely that Gojo's back, but I'm, again, it's Gege. We're not convinced, right? Until we see Gojo's completely back in the next chapter, I'm not accepting it as he's back. And I'm a fan of, if Gojo comes back. I love Gojo. He's my second favorite character in the whole series. So Yuta's number one, but him and Yuta are very, very close. And so I'd love for him to be back in the story. I think we still have the merger, and I think Sukuna end up just going to merge with the merger. I think he's going to make changes to the merger instead of the merger being its own being. I think he's going to merge with it to make himself even stronger. That way he stays as the final villain, but he also gets a significant boost. And we get all of the main characters able to show off even more, even though most people, apart from Hakari, who still fight Ice Lady, get to show off. So it's an interesting thing here. So what do you guys think? So I think the three theories are simple. Gojo is back. And how is he back? Maybe binding vow, maybe whatever, maybe Chozo. Is it Chozo? Not Chozo. Maybe what's her name? God, Hirime? What's her name? Gojo's fucking classmate, right? The healing lady. Maybe she, maybe she did some shit. It could be, I don't know, whatever. He's back. It's either he's back, Sukuna's hallucinating, or it's a trick, right? And one of the students is, or could be Ino, is using some kind of thing to create, it could be a seance, whatever, something to create the illusion that Gojo's back. Or it could be a seance where, they found the body, and the way, what's his name? The way Megumi's father was brought back. I know I'm saying Megumi's father. Sorry, I'm in a rush as well. I have to catch the train soon, so my brain isn't at 100% functionality. But the way Megumi's father was brought back, Toji was brought back via seance. It could be the same thing with Gojo, and Gojo just overwhelmed the body that he was brought back in, and that could be what it is. And Gojo is using this, even though he may not be as strong as he was when he was alive. He may be using this as a method of distracting Sukuna, because Sukuna is shell-shocked. He was about to open his domain expansion, and he just stopped, and he was like, no fucking way, this prick is back. And you can tell he's just terrified right here. Gojo, while though both alive fighting at those strongest points, Gojo had Sukuna nervous, you know what I'm saying? And he has him shaking his boots. So I'm super excited to see what happens in the next chapter. It's probably going to be a fake out, but I hope it's not a fake out, right? So we'll see what Gege does with it, but let me know what you guys think. Anyway, it's been your boy Supremacy the God. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.